112 pounds. Our feature match will be, of course, 3A, the defending champion Jake Halvorsen from Iowa City West, coached by Mark Ryland, going up against Adam Gottschalk from Dubuque Hempstead, coached by Chuck Haas.
See Halvorsen here is in the has a little bit more gold on the singlet there. They both have green singlets. Halvorsen's in on the leg. As you mentioned, Tim, he's a state champion. He's had 6 losses on the season, though. I talked to Coach Marv Ryland about that. It's a little bit unusual for a state champion to have that many losses, but kind of working his way back into it. He's given up a takedown here early.
Okay, so Adam Gottschalk has gone out 2-0.
Yep, Gottschalk has the lead on that go behind. So
a lot of pressure there up high. Looking to drive
We're looking for the big move, and we've seen that a lot.
Here are the other matches in 1A. We've got Mac Reiter going for his 3rd title. We featured him early. And he's got Gannon.
Yep, Heiterfeld.
From Wapello in trouble early. Mac Reiter, Don Bosco, Gilbertville, 40-0. Trying for his 3rd, and in 2A, Andre Avila from Davenport Assumption going against Justin Hanson from Humboldt. No score on that match.
And Gottschalk really trying to get high here and force the half Nelson on the big mat, the big screen here. So he's really working hard and making Halvorsen, the state champion, work pretty hard to get his position. So doing a very good job in that neutral position. So the score's 2-1 here. Gottschalk has the lead. Gottschalk has the white headgear. That might be another way to look at it. There's a Kelly Fireman's attempt. He's going to take him right to his back. And that's awful tight, Tim.
Wow, that is. He's chest to chest right there, Jim.
Yep, he's settling back, and that looks very tight here. There's not much time left, 5 seconds.
And he looks like Halvorsen's going to be able to fight it off. The defending champ in big trouble now.
Yep.
7-1. He's behind. Gottschalk out to a big lead.
And here's the Kelly Fireman. As you can see, he drops in, goes right almost perpendicular to the body, and drops Halvorsen to his right hip, and then comes right up here, keeps the arm trapped. And right there, it almost looked like he had him pinned, but Halvorsen did a nice job of fighting off. You don't get to be a state champion without learning how to fight off your back every now and then.
It looks like Mac Reiter was able to get the fall over Gannon Hurlead from Wapello. Don Bosco's Mac Reiter becomes a 3-time state champion.
Boy, he's going to have a very nice career here. He's got 1 more year left at Gilbertville Don Bosco, and just been a dominant wrestler on the national scene here, junior national champion. Got a fine future ahead of him here. We'll be talking about him a lot next year. Right now here we've got Gottschalk in the down position here. He's got a 7-1 lead. 1:30 or 1:20 left in the 2nd period. And Halvorsen's just trying to steady the boat here in the top position. Maybe try to wear him down a little bit. Get a fall. Maybe catch Gottschalk not trying to compete as much as he could with the 7-1 lead. And if he catches him looking at the scoreboard,
it'd be nice to get a couple of points back on a tilt or something like that to give him something to build on. Still a minute left, a little less than a minute left in the 2nd period. Gottschalk ahead, 7-1. Halvorsen riding.
Yep.
Iowa City West defending champion.
You can see he hasn't quit at all here. He's putting the pressure on, trying to get himself back into this match. It's a little bit difficult to do from the top position, to force an athlete to turn him when he doesn't really want to be turned. Sometimes you just catch a guy when he's trying to get out. You need a little bit more action up from underneath, and Gottschalk's not really giving that to him right now. There's a half stand-up attempt by Gottschalk, warded off pretty well by Halvorsen. You see how right there he had a chance to step over the hips and just decided not to take it.
With a 7-1 lead is what you're saying is there's no reason to get when it comes down to the state finals, it's about winning the state title, isn't it, Jim?
Right. There's a difference between wrestling during the regular season and winning a championship. Some people talk about it gets a little bit boring in the finals. Well, sometimes boring wrestling gets you there.
It's about standing on top, and that's the end of the first period. And it's Gottschalk only 2 minutes away from standing on top at 112 in 3A. Gottschalk with a 7-1 lead. They go neutral, and that's Halvorsen trying to get a takedown on Gottschalk, and it looks like he's got a good shot going, but Gottschalk does a nice job of countering.
But he's got a hold of that right ankle there, with his right hand. He's got a hold of Gottschalk's left ankle, but it looks like Gottschalk's pretty comfortable in this position, and will Gottschalk try to score here? That's the question.
And is he close to being wow,
like a referee stopped it for a stalemate here, potentially dangerous.
Back to their feet.
Yeah.
On the 2A mat, it's 3-0 in favor of Avila from Davenport Assumption.
Yep, got a nice takedown there. He tried to step through and get the far leg Turk. Well, really right now, I'd probably think about letting him up. I really would. You're not going to
accomplish something from the feet.
Well, really, you've already wasted 2 minutes. Not wasted 2 minutes, but you wrestled 2 minutes in the top position. You couldn't turn him. Probably best to go back up. And I don't know if he's looked over and saw Mark Ryland, and I think Ryland's really...
Seems like he's letting him do his thing.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, either way, he's just got to try to get a big move.
Down 7-4, lets him go. That makes the score 8-4.
4-8, and the question is, does he have enough time to really mount an assault here? And you can see where Gottschalk maybe has slowed down his pace of wrestling. Now, they did freestyle start, so that's going to make the score 8-4.
Okay, now it's 8-4. I thought they had given the escape. There's another shot. Nice job of sprawl by Gottschalk. But here comes...
He's looking for the near side cradle there.
It's just a matter of time. He looks like he's doing a nice job of controlling from the feet here. He's not scoring, though.
He certainly had slowed Gottschalk's pace down, and
Gottschalk is hanging on.
Gottschalk was less concerned about giving up the 2 than he was getting cradled. Now moving, and it's pretty tough to come back from a 7-1 lead, and there you see a stall warning and 1 point.
And really right now he needs a 4-point move.
Could be available, maybe a whip over right here.
It's not going to happen, and Gottschalk's going to win the state championship. Dubuque Hempstead. A happy Coach Chuck Haas there, excited. And Adam Gottschalk goes to 40-2. I think his expression says it all. State championship.
Well, he really got going in the first period here with that takedown, and then the takedown and back points there. And scored 7 early points and didn't really have to do much after that.
Well, there's the emotion right there.
There's a number of years worth of work right there, all coming together on a night that he dreamed of a long time ago.
Well, we're back to 2A as the final match again, just like at 103. And at 2A, we have Andre Avila leading 5-2 over Justin Hanson. Avila from Davenport Assumption over Hanson from Humboldt.
This is this Avila. I think he's got it's a real good talent. I think he's got real strong build. He does an excellent job with his what we call short offense. He really works the head real well. He'll move forward. Now this is the short offense position right here where you're in tight. Maybe your opponent is down on his knees. Go off the net there.
Back to the feet. Hanson, a sophomore from Humboldt, 28-3 record. And Andre Avila, a senior with a 42-0 record, 152 wins in his career.
So with a 5-2 lead, Avila just working in tight. You see he's quite a bit shorter, stockier build. A lot of that just comes from being a senior.
Avila has not had a close match. He won by tech fall the first round, 11-4 decision in the quarterfinals, and a fall in less than 3 minutes in the semifinals, where Hanson won 10-8 to get into the finals.
And Hanson just looks like he's having a difficult time getting through Avila's head-hands defense. You didn't notice how Avila is working inside. He doesn't really give him anything. He's posting with his head. As a duck under took it, just because it was there. Okay, off the mat with 8 seconds left, so No stall warnings on Avila. Just marches forward. Lateral drop attempt by Hanson. He had to try something. He was down, so there's your state champion.
State champion Andre Avila. Davenport Assumption. Bill Mathis is coach. There he is. 112-pound 2A state champion.
Well, he's been down here several years before, and now this is the culmination of a lot of frustrating moments earlier in his career. And now he
fifth as a freshman, came, didn't place as a sophomore, fifth last year, and here he is.
State champion.
Well, let's go to the announcer for the awards.
Hjerleid, 112 pounds, three-time now state champion, Mac Reiter of Gilbertville, Don Bosco. And he pinned, with 10 seconds left in the first period, Gannon Hjerleid of Wapello. Reiter's only a junior. Hjerleid was a sophomore. We'll see them again. Back to the awards.
Let's go to Joe Gibbons.
All right, in Class 2A at 112 pounds, it was Andre Avila, an undefeated senior from Davenport Assumption, going up against Justin Hanson, a sophomore from Humboldt. Avila scored a takedown in the first period, scored a takedown in the second period, and just gave up 2 escapes. He wins 5-2. He's your 112-pound Class 2A state champion.
103-pound award from Lincoln. Runner-up, Joy Slayton, Cedar Rapids, Kennedy. And the Class 3A 103-pound champion from Linn-Mar, Marion, Jay Borchell.
Let's go back to Dean Borg with Mac Reiter.
You bet. Here's that three-time state champion from Gilbertville, Don Bosco. Mac, 132 career wins. Now, how do you mentally prepare when you have that many wins?
You got to take every match the same. Prepare like it's the state finals. And go out there and be ready to go.
You like that cradle, don't you?
Oh, it's a good move.
What's the goal now?
Do it again. Try next year.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Back to you, Tim.
Thank you, Dean. Okay, 119
of Don Bosco, Gilbertville. 6th place, Chris Udish, Akron, Westfield. 5th place, Ryan Radloff, West Sioux Haywarden. 4th place, Jacob Kruckenberg, Newman Catholic, Mason City. 3rd place, Travis Stengel, Norris Springs, Rock Falls. Runner-up, Gannon Hjerleid, Wapello. And the Class 1A 112-pound champion from Don Bosco, Gilbertville, Mac Reiter.
Let's go to Dean.
We're going to go to Joe first here. This is a match that probably should have been on TV too. In Class 2A at 119 pounds, it was Brad Gregory of Glenwood, a junior, going up against Wade Saturn of Humboldt. An unbelievable, courageous wrestler. He wins the match tonight 9-2. He got takedowns, reversals, near falls. He did it all.
Coach Bill Mathis of Davenport Assumption. 6th place, Nathan Ballard, Dallas Center Grimes. 5th place, Boone Hayes, Creston. 4th place, Nate Evans, Esterville, Lincoln Central. 3rd place, Dustin Feiner, Emmitsburg, Armstrong, Ringstead. Runner-up, Justin Hanson, Humboldt. And the Class 2A 112-pound champion from Assumption, Davenport, Andre Avila.
Well, there, you said it, Jim, as far as Avila right there. He's been here 4 years, 2 times 5th, once didn't place. Boy, that has to feel good.
And I think he held a #1 ranking for a considerable amount of his high school career, so he finally, it all paid off here on this Saturday for him.
Presenting the Class 3A 112-pound awards, Coach Chuck Haas of Dubuque Hempstead. 6th place, Clint Whitcomb, Waverly Shellrock. 5th place, Eric Hoffman, Davenport Central. 4th place, Cody Smith, Iowa City, City High. 3rd place, Mitch Mueller, Cedar Rapids, Kennedy. Runner-up, Jake Halvorsen, Iowa City West. And the Class 3A 112-pound champion from Dubuque Hempstead, Adam Gottschalk.
Let's go to Dean.
At 119 pounds, the champion is Daniel LeClaire of Northland Troy Mills. He decisioned Corey Kalina of Belle Plaine 5-3. It was 4-1 through most of the match. And then Kalina scored a reversal. He was then 4-3 behind at that time. He decided to let LeClaire up on an escape and gamble, but he didn't make it, and that was it. The champion is Daniel LeClaire. Tim?
Thank you, Dean. And now we're ready for 125. The last time that 3A will be our featured match. Of course, that's Travis Snover and Josh Marker. And they both had outstanding semifinal matches to get here.
Well, they really did. And this is a rematch of a match earlier this year where Marker beat Snover 4-3. So these guys have seen each other. And I think they've seen each other a couple times last year, so in the rest of their junior year. So
a lot of people thought Rosterman from Lewis Central and Buter from Cedar Falls would meet in the finals. Well, they met for third and fourth, and Buter won. But now Snover, who beat Buter in the semis, and Marker, who beat Rosterman, are going against each other.
Tim, I cannot remember a tournament where so many state champions. First of all, we had 2 state champions that didn't make it to the state tournament this year, and then so many upsets that I wouldn't call them upsets. It was just great wrestling.